Hey, folks. Can everyone hear me? Good, good. Hey. All right. It's a judging stream. You know how this works. No, I don't think I have a cold. It's just the first time in a while, I guess. I mean, I hope the audio sounds clear at least. It's back in my apartment now. So, got my mic, got my PC. What's good? Yeah, if you like this cover, that cover of From Now On, go check it out on Bloops' channel, Vetoed Carotine's channel. Still new overlay? Yeah, it's working on it. I actually bought something related to it the other day. So you'll get to see that when it comes. I didn't buy an overlay. That's not what I mean. I bought an element for the overlay. You guys will see what that is when the time comes. Yes. Hello, Sonic Zuki. Hello, Silver. Hello, Ziggy. Okay, so we've got 2 mods on the chopping block. That's the wrong word. 2 mods on the plan today. 2 mods on the board today. Let's say that, not chopping block. It sounds like I'm gonna execute the mods on live on air. We've got Boss Mayhem, a port by the Last Kitchen Gun of the famous level pack from 2.1. You didn't ask me to do int chars. You asked me to do your HUD, didn't you? Or are you asking me to do ink chars? Because I can do that, but... Alright, if you want me to do that too, then I can do that in a bit, but we'll focus on Boss Mayhem first, alright? It's in the stream title, it's the bigger mod. Let's get this underway. There we go. Add modern Sonic music. No, I will not be doing that. Can you guys hear the game audio clearly? I know last time there was a bit of an audio problem. Can't hear the audio? Okay. I'll give it a little boost. Not much. I want it to be really quiet, but I'll give it a little boost. Okay. So this is Boss Mayhem. For those of you who weren't around or haven't heard the lore, this is a custom boss pack from 2.1. At the time, this was quite significant because custom bosses were few and far between. This was undoubtedly one of the most impressive packs of the 2.1 era. It not only contained a couple old bosses, old custom bosses, but tons and tons of new ones. This was one of the first real showcases of Lua's true potential. Obviously, there have been Lua mods before this. But, yeah. Obviously, there have been Lua mods before this, but they hadn't been nearly this extreme with their potential. Now, of course, I'm sort of beating around the bush here, aren't I? One of the reasons this mod went down in infamy is the fact that its creator was later banned for grooming. In one of the first notable cases of that happening in modern SRB2 history. Their subsequent return to the community would help lead, let me start over. They later ban-evaded under a new account, made more impressive mods, and when this was discovered, the incident helped lead to the downfall of the old guard. Oh, come on. Boom. Who is the creator? It's Sapphirose. Their alt account that they joined on later was called Perpsky. Or Perpsky. Nope, not SSGQ. That happened later. Made such fire mods, he swayed the masses. Don't describe it that way. Oh my gosh. It has been forever since I've touched this, though. I last touched this on a net game in the 2.1 era. I like how it's... Well, I mean, it's a port, so it has to, but it's still using Eggman's old sprites. My SRB2 problematic... Okay. I forget you can't talk about pedophilia these days without immediate brain rot being associated with it. Like, holy cow, guys, people were really hurt by this guy. Oh yeah, there is a silver boss in here. If I recall correctly, at least. Okay, screw it. I'm gonna try and get the Chaos Emeralds, but if I don't, then I'm not losing any sleep over it. I'm sorry, but I use Twitter. I do too, unfortunately. I feel your pain. Oh, this. You gotta love an accurate recreation of the Genesis titles, don't you? Whoa! Yeah, this is in the True Arena. Yeah, the True Arena is sort of the successor to this. Obviously by completely different people. There he is, there's Silver. Where am I? What is this place? Huh. Who are you? Were you the one who did this? Did you destroy this world? I love Silver. He just asks questions and doesn't wait for an answer. You monster, I'll make you pay for what you did to this world. I'll give you a fate worse than death. You'll be the first to witness my new powers. Prepare yourself. Okay. Whatever you say, man. It has been a while since I fought this guy. I remember this guy being really annoying. Because he based on the 06 fight. This background's gonna give me a seizure. Holy cow. I do not remember it being like this. Holy cow. I'm gonna kill me. I can't see crud. No, Silver, it's actually quite deadly serious. You should take the situation more seriously. Dang it. No emerald for me this time. Come on. No, it's not a joke. Stop asking. Ah, my rings. Hope that Dylan plays heist today. I might. We'll see how it goes. I've got 2 things to get through. Don't forget to Emperor. Yeah, no, this is not Super Metroid. Oh no, Grapple Lasso. You mean Prime 3. Hello? Come out, come out, Shadow. It's time to come out of the closet. Oh, look at that. I forgot. It's using the 2.1 shadow character sprites. What riveting gameplay. Am I still number one? What's with that? You just chat the most. It's I've noticed it's on a per stream basis. It doesn't seem to save it. So it doesn't matter how, if you were the most talkative person last stream or just in general, it resets every stream. Wow, okay. Thank you. You didn't even do the Chaos Blast. Talk. I lost the emerald from that one hit. Dang it. Left a special message for you. Okay. 80 million bugs I managed to miss. Well, there's one right there. Technically not. That's just a deprecation warning. I'm not sure what I can do about that stream lag, guys. That's almost definitely going to be on YouTube's end. Ah, crap. Too late. There you go. Halfway there. How much did Mania affect SRB2 mods? It was the first mainline Sonic game in a while. Even Forces affected SRB2. But the fact that Mania was a classic Sonic game and also, you know, good, caused it to affect a lot of things. I remember there being a lot of Sonic Mania music in all the 2.1 mods after it came out. Oh, come on. There we go. Got another shot in. One more, I think. Say goodbye, Red. There we go. Yes, my mic, I'm back home now, so my mic's gonna be better. There's no Subway Surfers gameplay, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Joke aboard. The coolest bosses on the scene. Hey! I'm here to trim your life, blue boy! This was so cool to me at the time, as someone who was playing 8-Bit Deathmatch a lot when this came out. In fact, let me get into the mood properly. Ah! Yes, it's Mega Man. Who else would it be? Yes, 8-Bit Deathmatch is, I think, clearly the inspiration for this, because this is really similar to one of the bosses from that game. I'm not sure if V9 was out at the time when Boss Mayhem came out, though. There we go. And Emerald obtained. Oh yeah, this is a really cool boss. And a cool pack. It's just a shame about what happened to it. It will never be properly finished now. So I've got 3 emeralds. Oh yeah, you guys like that old Mystic Realm soundtrack? It's 2.1. I forgot they did this. Holy cow, look at that lens flare. I don't think I've seen anything like that in the 2.2 era. Okay. Ah. Oh, hello. I like how I now know that you use the actual Force Shield sprites because it's suddenly become purple in this version. It didn't use a larger duplicate, it just uses the actual Force Shield sprites. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. Oh, crap. Come on now. Alright, I have to wait for him to charge at me, don't I? Good sir, would you mind? What am I doing wrong? Alright, I have to hit him into his own ball. Ah. Well, yeah, I'd actually wonder how the new bosses play with some of the new characters that were introduced since then. Where are you? Oh, I must have hit you. I must have knocked you into it. There we go. I honestly forgot this one was a thing. Wasn't this the one that played the Undertale music in that one video of it? By Turret? Not Turret. Who was it? I forget. There you go. There's your warning in the console. Get back here. Okay, midway point. Oh gosh. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do when he just decides to rush me like that. Yeah, sprites are actually kind of difficult when it comes to bosses. Because if you do it before, then you end up sort of handicapping yourself. Sorry, if you do the sprites before the scripting, you end up sort of handicapping your scripting process. But if you do it afterwards, your animation is almost certainly going to look worse than they would have. Well, there we go. Down he goes. This is Boss Mayhem. This is the original from 2.1. Well, it's a port of it, rather. Frostburn! And this was this is one of Sapphiro's bosses from before Mayhem came out. You can see more evidence of Mania influence, actually. I remember never liking this one too much, because everyone would always use it in their custom level packs, because it was free to use, and not at all related to any of the other bosses, so... You see, kids, back in the day, there was a time when people would actually make Act 2s and Act 3s to their maps. And that would necessitate a boss fight of some kind. I do like how you get broken out of the ice if you touch fire. Can you see why I don't like this boss? I'm not sure if you can hear, but I am mashing to get out of that as fast as I can. It is not like Mania. Die! Jeez. You ported it last out of spite. I don't blame you. The Egg Frostburn has never been something I've ever liked. Hello, Sam Sub. Oh, right, what am I doing? Come here. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Eggman. Yeah, it did. Cyberdyne did start out as a 2.1 level pack, if I remember correctly. It was studied out at Xeno's levels. So that would make sense to me. Alright. I'm more than happy to play this game. If this is all you want to do. Yep, alright. I don't remember. Can you even do the laser attack during the second phase? His behavior here is telling me no, actually. Privileged Tails user, cry about it too, Tails. We need the Withered Foxy. I am not playing. I'm not adding that during a casual stream. Sorry. No, I'm not even spin flying. Hey, Globber. You like that 2.1 texture alignment? Welcome to 2.1 era. We don't make sure our textures fit. Crap. Gotcha. Ah. Oh, that 2.1 Tempest Valley. I miss you. I miss you. Don't give me trouble because I kept running into an issue with Sock where it wouldn't like my attempts to change the sprites to 2.1 Eggman, so it just turned into a snail. That's odd. Oh yeah, this one. In that video I mentioned before of the boss Mayhem, I remember this one being replaced with the Scorched Quest boss name. And down it goes. Oh, I haven't seen this in a while. It just drops a signpost. Modern technology upsets you? I wonder what this could be based off of. No, this was the one with the Undertale music. Yeah, this is the most annoying one. Like, full stop. This is the one this is really cool. I love how he sweats. I know it's just the default 2.1 sprite from when he's running away, but still. Yeah, I played Undertale. I know how this works. And goodbye. Unironically, I think it's cool. It's just always these bosses that make you wait through a whole attack cycle between every hit. It's Sonic Rush syndrome, isn't it? There's Zipper and Sapphirose. That's a combo. There's this sort of design quandary you always come with when designing Sonic bosses, and the official games run into this plenty too. Where when your philosophy is the boss can be hit at any point, you have to either make it so the boss is difficult to hit, as in you can't hit them until they want you to, which creates the Sonic Rush syndrome as we described before, or you have to make them always available to hit at any point, which leads to situations like Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, where you can just easily cheese and combo bosses if you know what to do. This is not going well. Speaking of waiting game bosses... Come on. I don't want to roll into him. He's got fire surrounding him. Okay. 2 more. Down! 1 more. Alright. Have you used the Wave Buster in Prime? Yes? Superstars was taking notes, I think mostly from CD, honestly, because it's Naoto Oshima on the job, and not all the bosses in that game even require 8 hits. Oop. Nice camera. Another 2.1 trope. Score monitors. It was something you would get lambasted for using, just like Blue Springs, but people use them anyway. This is the other Knuckles fight. I've always thought, yeah, don't do this in your maps. Don't put the Thok barrier on the same part as a wall. You're going to... Hello, what's that? Oh, right. What are your opinions on a steamed weapon rolling cutter? I mean, I think it's one of the better weapons in Mega Man 1, if only because it can destroy those little annoying sentry guys that crawl on the ground. Alright, now we have a less accurate version of the Knuckles fight, as in this one's 3D. But I get the feeling this isn't all there is to the fight. You know. That's right, I need to roll into him. His hitbox is deceptively small. Nice walls. Guys like weapon rings? Alright, he's super. I can't touch it. Have you guys ever heard the theory about Shadow and this mural on the wall right here? The theory goes that since Gerald was studying the emeralds and would have, studied the Emerald Shrine he would have had to recreate it, that Shadow was based on that mural right there of Supersonic, believing he was the ideal form to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Seems likely enough to me. After all, we still have no clue where Shadow's design actually came from in terms of Gerald. Oh wait, Triple Deluxe music. .1 texture alignment, everyone. Look at this. It was just the standards of the time. And Paper Jam music. This boss always reminded me weirdly of the Luigi's Mansion final battle. I think it's mostly because of the arena. And maybe the inhaling. Yeah, bad thing about this phase is that if you get crushed, you gotta start the whole fight over again. This is a long battle. Okay, come on. Oh, crap. Give me those, please. Okay, one more. Sorry, I'm kind of locked in right now, so I'm not very talkative. I don't want to have to do all this again. Boom! Right? Yes. We're bossing this mayhem, that's right. It's okay, I self-promote in the OS shamelessly all the time. I don't really mean to, but I don't have anywhere else to post this stuff. Look at the old final demo looking Eggman. I've just realized that's supposed to be, the Sonic Chaos boss theme, isn't it? I wasn't familiar with it back in the day, but now I am. The final demo Star Wars mod. That's something I'll have to find. I'm a big Star Wars fan. Okay, Eggman, come on. Alright, knock it off, guys. Crap. This boss really isn't that complicated. I don't know why I'm struggling with it. And goodbye. They are a bit excessive, but that's just how this boss is. During the last part of the fight, you really just want to hang back and wait for him to do his slam attack. I forget this boss completely. I recognize the arena, but I do not remember the fight. Oh, now, actually no, wait, this is slowly coming back to me. It's one of the better looking 2.1 boss arenas, which is probably why I remembered the arena first. Yeah, it wasn't just Sapphiros who made this, obviously. There were a lot of people working on it, and some of these bosses existed previously, and they were just included. Ow. But like we described before, this is another wait for him to let you hit him boss. Oh, here we come with the Pokemon Typing Adventures boss theme. Okay. Right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry. I remember the Subarashi level now. Roasted fox for dinner. At that. Oh, hi. Careful. What's that? Cover? Those are those things I sleep under at night. Oh, okay. Oh. So, I think one's got the zoomies, I guess. Come on. Okay. I need to protect all the rings I can. Because from this point on, we're pretty boxed in. I think this person likes Pokemon. Eggman, how come you, the fat old man in a hunk of metal, is not sweltering in the sun, but I am? By the way, yes, this is the boss theme from learning to type with Pokemon. Goodbye. Blah. Bill Eggman has built-in heat resistance fat. He's been... Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, he's a scrambled egg. He's a fried egg. He's pulling out his parent bumps. I just straight up don't remember this. Also, my HUD's all messed up now. Oh, hello, 2.1 buzzes. How weirdly small you are. Oh, you guys. Can't even use my tails for this, because once I enter the water, I start swimming. There we go. Okay. Do you guys know the choppers only make a chomping sound because of yet another pedophile? I'll keep this, actually. Yeah, you can thank Zoltan for that one. That's why she's in the credits. She added that via a merge request. So she gets to be in the credits. I mean, I don't know how many people in this community have been added as groomers over the years. I think it's... What was it? Kitoko, JTE, Saffros, and Burpski by extension, because that was just his alt. Sultan, SSG3, Aquapony. There's more, but, you know, I don't really have time to think about that right now. I just want to keep going. Oh yeah, this is probably the same as the 2.1 map. You guys know there's, like, stuff up there, right? You can get up there. But, whatever. Let's just keep going. I'm sorry, Silver. Well, I guess I have no reason not to get this now. You mentioned Spinfly earlier, huh? Well, that's not Spinfly, it's been cancelled. Oh, hello. That's not the minus price I remember. Yeah, they are weird minus sprites. I straight up don't remember this section, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to assume those were in the original, because otherwise it'd break the porting rules. Okay, what am I missing then? I didn't hear the capsule open, so I must have missed a turtle somewhere. We'll try to make sure everything looked okay. Yeah. There they are. Did they always laugh like that? I guess they must have. I just don't remember it. They are snapping turtles, so... Yeah, well. There you go. By the way, look at these glorious, glorious 2.1 fence sprites. What a masterpiece of visual design 2.1 was. Hello, Orbinauts. I'll wait to get the shield until after I've cleared these guys. Or I could just, you know... Well, it's not the first time we've seen Tails go to hell on my channel, is it? Fun fact, in the staff channel, we were talking about old Red Volcano 2 for, you know, completely mysterious reasons that I'm sure no one will ever figure out. We were talking about what Red Volcano 2 used to look like in past versions, and I brought up how the 2.0 and 2.1 versions, and even final demo versions of Red Volcano, are all based on the, like, 2001 betas. Even though the maps feel completely differently, they're the exact same layout. And then I brought up, imagine if they had done that with the 2001 RVZ2, which, as you might recall, was a completely nonsensical and incoherent map that made your eyes want to die with that massive pulsating lava texture. Yeah, the only badnik it used to have was Unitas. Hello. That's interesting. Yeah, the beta quest RVZ2. Oh, God, Spinies. Thank you, Stalers. I didn't see until it was too late. No, they didn't. Beta Quest was around 2001, so that would have been after Demo 1. They're most compatible with Demo 2's files I found, so I generally assume that they were from around that point. Oh, hello. You're just throwing everything at me this time, aren't you? Okay, those are down. That makes that a lot less annoying now. I love darkness! I love not being able to see the edges of pits. Yeah, have you ever checked out the March 2000 Roto? Yeah, obviously I have. That was a big moment when it got released. I never planned. I was contemplating, since the Green Flower video has passed 300,000 views now, going back and giving it a remake. But I don't want people to think I'm going to be doing that for all the Throughout History videos, because I do not have the motivation to do that. I consider that series done. At least the main zones. I may do an OLGC compilation video on maybe a cart documentary, and I had an SRB2 documentary in the scripting phase at one point. But I do not want to remake all the old videos. I think they still hold up pretty well. 2.2 hasn't changed that much over the last 5 years. Not enough to really make me consider doing it. I was originally going to do an aerial garden video after the Egg Rock one. But Mystic Realm Community Edition was just starting out at that time. And it quickly became apparent that doing the Mystic Realm stages, or even just the bonus stages, would have been a huge folly so long as Mystic Realm Community Edition exists. Because it would be changing... Mystic Realm doesn't change much over its history. It stays mostly the same. The exception is Community Edition, which is always changing, and I would just immediately release an outdated video, a video that would be quickly outdated. Guys gonna use that turret? Why don't I remember this? Maybe the servers I played this on skipped this level. They don't have arms, Dylan. That's why. So true. They're called Krallas, not Walkas. I mean, theoretically, wouldn't you need arms to crawl? Oh, hello. Hi there, fine sir. I see you are a larger size and are a different color. May I presume you are the level's boss? I was planning a crawler boss at one point years ago, called a purple crawler with a crown. I was gonna call it a crawler king. Hey Dylan, collab with me, I'll make you famous. Oh boy, what an awesome career opportunity. Oh boy. Oh, is this based on... Oh, this is inspired by the old Metal Sonic boss from the custom one from 2.0. The one that just shot lasers at you. We can put the blast stock in 2.2.16. It's not happening, Thingy. I need you... I need to impress this. I cannot impress enough upon you that they are not changing character abilities in point 16. Point 16 is not going to be a massive update. It's going to be fixes and stuff. You'll have to wait till 2.3 for the devs to do any more ability changes. And I really don't think they're putting the Thok on Fang. Like, let's be real here. He's got a Bogo tail for a reason. Get down here. Thank you. Oh, crap. Ten rings left. Okay, 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 alright. Just throwing everything at the wall now, I guess. Would you, like, go vulnerable for at least a second so I can hit you? Ah! You have to be real patient. This party, you'll be stuck a while. I don't have time for that. I still got other things to do, but whatever. He's done. Good riddance. I think we still got, what, 4 bosses left? Well, probably not the last one, because I'm not going to... Oh, Egg Gauntlet. Oh, I remember this level. Yeah, it's a boss rush of all the vanilla bosses. This one was a separate release too. It's using Claire's version of what was then the old Egg Rock theme, the Robotnik Rock theme, from Music Remade. In some of my early days of SRB2 modding, I had a personal level pack. By that I mean I would take other people's levels and play the game with them. And this was one of the levels I inserted right before the finale, just to make the game longer. I repurposed Drowned Downtown as Dark City and Liftoff Gantry as Grand Egg Ship, both from Tortured Planet. I do like this part of the track. Old Sea Egg might as well be a custom boss at this point. Yeah, I've still got the muscle memory. You can't see Eggman at this point, it means he's coming towards you. If not, or if you can, go over there. Thank you for being merciful. Water running, huh? Been forever since I had to do this the old way. You generally want to stay towards the outer edges because it's fast enough to escape the spikes, but also you have enough time to dodge the other spikes if they start coming towards you. You can go inwards if you need to gain ground on the spikes, but you still want to go out so you can do that. Or you could be a pansy and do this. But I am not a pansy, even if I am a Tails main. Wow, okay. I've always thought that once you get the hang of this boss, it's really not difficult at all. By the way, I like that black icon sprite. And you haven't changed one bit, have you, Metal? Oh, it's look-alike. Landing from your hits is the hardest part of Excalibur. It can be, yeah. Oh, dang it. I could have gotten an emerald here. I just stupidly walked into the thing. It's not a thing, it's an electrical wire. Or a barrier, rather. The only real difference is this guy doesn't tell you, like, doesn't shout out loud that he's about to charge towards you. Also, it's longer. This face is longer. Down he goes. You haven't changed much either, have you, Brack? Slade's color remap feature kind of sucks, yes. Especially with how it saves which remap you're currently using. It also won't let you color pick from the sprite while you're in the process of remapping it, which can cause problems. Okay. Alright! Alright! Alright, game! How far back does that put me? No. I'm getting the emeralds. When life gives you emeralds, go supersonic. Right. Would this have killed me if I landed there? Rack! I'm going to kill you! Ah! Ah! Oh, now for the real Brock fight. Crap. Welcome to the loudest sound known to man. Come on. Okay. Nope. Okay. That was gonna be a close one. Am I just what's wrong here? You're supposed to be able to jump over this with impunity. Is the I don't think, like, is the gravity not low enough? I may just be not be going fast enough. That missed me a minute. Oh, crud. Two Tails, can you... do you have anything else to contribute to this chat? Like, no offense, but whenever I check chat, it's always something like this. You're either saying a brain rot term or you're making fun of me for messing up. And so I humbly request that you get a third joke. I know, but I'm also going to be judging your add-on after this, remember? This jumping sprite is still the goofiest thing imaginable, by the way. Like, here comes the fat man. Come on, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. There you go. Okay, here we go. I can judge splats, too, if you want. Ah. I'm so used to being able to just jump over this guy, like, and combo his first half his health. That's not working here, though, for some reason. Like, I keep getting stuck on him. I know it's a matter of the angle, but I've always gotten the angle right, and now it's just not working no matter what I try. There we go. Okay. Maybe gravity physics have just changed too much since... Okay. I'll take it. Gravity physics may have just changed too much since 2.0. Okay, no shot, you fire missiles twice in a row. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, you gonna do it now? Or are you gonna cannonball? Nope, there you go, missiles. Ah, crud, I missed. Oh, did I land? Did I land? Did I land? Okay, I'm fine. I'm not fine. Whoops. Brack's not, especially not 2.0 Brack. Hasn't given me this much trouble in a very long time. Gotcha. You're overdue to fire something, Brock. Yeah, there it is. Oh, dang it. Well, whatever. It was not whatever. I'm about to throw something. I want you to know this. I'm running on very little food. I have not gotten much sleep. And I am not going to let something I could beat when I was a kid defeat me now. I mean, I didn't beat 2.0 when I was a kid. I did it later, but... Oh, well... Yeah, that's death. If you get hit by that, it's death. You know, when I was getting all those extra lives over the campaign, I never thought I'd be using them here. I'd rather not throw a controller, because I'm not using a controller. I mean, I wouldn't want to throw a controller anyway, but I'm not even using one. By the way, while we're here, can we talk about how the aesthetics of this map suck? Like, look, the lava edge doesn't... Lava is just a side depth. It's not actually something that physically exists off the sector, which causes a problem on these things over here, because the lava doesn't extend downwards, it just stops. Also, where is the lava coming from? You've got the lava flow in the back, that looks cool. But this is supposedly supposed to be the core of the black rock, and yet you're very clearly underneath it. Okay. No! Ah! I shouldn't have gone over him. That was my bad. That was my folly. Oh, nah. I can't really do that because he fires the missiles like way too slowly, or sorry, he jumps way too jumps way too slowly after he fires the missiles. I have to grab on. It's better for me to just circle in place, but I've been reluctant to do that. Oh, that was close. Like, glue shots aren't even coming from his gun. They're coming from below it. He went to the left, though. I could just barely make that out. Come on, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. There you go. Ah! Eggman's sitting over here thinking he picked a bad week to stop sniffing glue. Just hover around here. Oh, thank goodness. Ah! I need speed. There we go. That attack is so loud. The glue attack. Alright. I really don't know what I could have done there. He just instant sniped me. Is it just me, or does he tend to only use this attack once? When he's in the middle. Gotcha! Well, that's it. GG. I can't mash out of that. If you get hit by you're just dead. No, he doesn't use it in the second. Okay. And imagine doing this with Sonic, right? Where you can't fly as a means of dodging the glue. Come on. Do it! He was coming right for me. If I'm standing on the far edge and I do have enough time to do that. Cried, I was going too far up. Oh, I don't have much speed. I don't have much speed. Ah. You just gonna glue again? You're just gonna glue again, aren't you? Yes, you are. Come on. Rockets, please. Ah! And that's GG. I can't do anything. Yeah, they did. And the best part, Woot, is that they expect you to beat it with 2.0 air controls. You know, when you're running at full speed, you can't control yourself in the air. That's the thing, too, Tails. It wasn't supposed to be the final boss. This was supposed to be Dark City's boss. Yes, that's why it's Brack. Dark City was designed to be an OVA reference. That's why he uses the white rockets. The white rockets were going to be a level gimmick in Dark City. Obviously, they put him in a 2.0 or like an Egg Rock Arena when that got scrapped, but that's why he just sort of walks in place all over the map. He wasn't designed to be confined like this. 2.0's final boss was really shoehorned in at the last moment. And you can evidently tell because it's not fun in the slightest. Come on. Okay, this is our best run yet. Let's not ruin it. Are you kidding me? Alright. That's what I thought. And now we're back in this cycle where there's literally nothing else. This is the only thing that's going to happen for the rest of the fight. He's going to shoot glue at me. He's going to fire rockets. And we are now caught in this endless cycle. Is that going to go over him? Ah, dang it. Just barely over him. It looked like it went through his sprite. Ah! There we go. Bait out the glue. My goodness, do you mind? Good sir. Gotcha. Might as well. If I get hit, I'm dead. It's coming right for me. One more. Get down! Ah! Oh! Screw the custom final boss. I'm done. That is it. Oh, so that was Boss Mayhem. Alright, hold on. Needless to say, the port passes my appraisal. Because, oh my gosh, it's been nearly 2 hours of this. That was so brutal. I don't even want to, you know... And it was just the 2.0 final boss. I've beaten that countless times with no issue. But for whatever reason, tonight, it decided to give me utter hell for... conceivably nothing. Will you strike this add-on down for doing this to you? No, Two Tails, because fortunately for some of us, I don't strike people down for tormenting me for fun. Alright, we still got another add-on to judge, though. Oh, no. Does the HUD work? Wait, is this what I think it is? Oh my gosh. I press spin to break the ground, and I press this to build it up. I press jump. What happens if I press fire? Nothing? No, nothing. So I can just, I can go up as high as I want, and I can just build a really big pit right there. Yeah. Good news, Two Tails, your HUD works. Give me a sec, let me check something. I was at 26 live. I was at like 26, 28 lives before I fought Brock. So it took me about 9 to 10 deaths to actually do that. Remind me, is Splats' creator actually in this, the mod creator rather, are they in this chat? Yes, do you want me to judge it on stream here? Oh no, I just need, I will, I just need your permission to do so, because I don't judge things on stream without getting the creator's permission. But, I will. This won't take but a moment, so let me go get the, flats out of the approval queue. I am not going to reload the game, because that would necessitate doing a cycle of the stream, and I don't want to do that. Judge all the everythings, I will not be doing that. Flats! Oh, how fitting. Yep, that looks good. Yep, this is Splats the Badnik. It's a very simple character. You can charge up your jump, or you can just hop along as you were. The pain sprites look good. You, the same way you always kill things. You bounce on them. By the way, we were having a conversation in the US the other day about this, but I think it's really remarkable. This level doesn't teach you squat about alternate paths. Right? Let's think about this. There's one main path throughout the whole level. And it's the ground path, the path you start on. The game tries to lure you to several different alternate paths throughout its runtime. First, it tries to get you up here via the cave. But this is not really an alternate path because you just end up jumping back down onto the main route. Then, it tries to lure you over here with this. This is kind of a trap for new players because they're very likely to just fall in the water. But even if they do actually make it up here, again, there's nothing up here. This is not an alternate path. It's just a vantage point. You end up jumping back down onto the main route. And finally, again, you come to this fork in the road where this side is arguably more inviting because it's closer. But again, this does not really count as an alternate path because you end up jumping back down onto the main route. There's no point to any of these routes. And I'm glad to see the 2.3 version of Green Flower 1 is addressing this with those slopes and ramps that take you up to the higher places. But yeah, it's remarkable how basic this is. There's shortcuts, but they're not really any faster. I see that's an error, but it works. Yes, they're changing Green Flower 1 again. This is not a leak. There's previously been a screenshot released of it. I would not tell you guys anything that wasn't public information. Yes, I've seen 2.3, but I've not seen that much of it, I'll tell you. Most of the stuff I know about 2.3 actually just comes from talking with the devs. Who are, you know, my friends. Many of them are, at least. Yeah, that one image is basically why whenever I say you can ignore the devtotement, I'm always saying anything before 2023, because that screenshot was posted in 2023, and I know that's still the state of Green Flower 1. At least, last I saw of it, personally. Or, last I knew of it, rather. Overshot it. Or undershot it, rather. But it's all good. Splats can break breakable floors. Just by contacting them. Including strong ones that would normally require Knuckles or Amy. One thing I was a little disappointed to see, although this is not required at all, was that you don't actually transform into splats in the special stages. I thought it would be really funny if you just rotated the ordinary sprites, but I guess that would have looked really weird. It's not required though, so don't worry about it. Sorry, my brain's kind of on autopilot whenever I play this level now. I've just done it so many times. Yeah. Oh, the boss mayhems. The boss mayhem script recognizes the Eggmobile, even if it's the 2.2 version. Ah, crud. Didn't go the way I was expecting. Ugh. Boom. Well, he had several different attacks. Originally, he just charged you, but they eventually added the, hello. What's going on here? Okay. Yeah, he had several different attacks originally. Normally, he just charged you, but eventually they decided to add the spike balls. Which I find kind of funny, because you can see something like that in that really, really old version of the intro cutscene. You know, the one where the SRB2, or sorry, the SRB2 character comes from? Like the early 3D intro. Eggman has spike balls next to him that he shoots Green Flower City in that. Yes, in that intro, and then later in 2.1. They got rid of that because, well, one, it's just kind of weird. It doesn't have anything to do with the previous boss, the previous phase. But also, and perhaps more importantly, you could just spin dash in place, and barring a rare exception where he gets at a very specific angle, he can't hurt you. You're calling it, I think Ziggy called it like a version of Fang's ability, but constant, but really it's Spring Mario. That's what this ability is. Or this character is. It is kind of like Fang's charge ability. I like Spring Mario. I've always been a Spring Mario defender. Mario Galaxy is my favorite game of all time, so nothing in that game is bad, and you can't tell me otherwise. Alright. Yeah, Galaxy 1 is great. Yep. You just know it's good if it's Galaxy 1. I think the adventure results screen broke. They did remove power-ups from Galaxy for Galaxy 2. The Ice Flower and the Red Star did not return. Interestingly enough, the Ice Flower has a special upgraded version of its theme, similar to what the Fire Flower has in Galaxy 2's files, but it goes unused. How do your levels transition so quickly? I guess my computer runs the game fast? I am not going to be beating the game as splats. You'd have to pay me to do that, and otherwise I am just not. Okay, I have apparently encountered my first major obstacle. A quarter pipe. Or a half, yeah, that's a quarter pipe. Yeah, you're probably right. Thank you. Yeah, the red star was really underutilized. I would agree, though. I would argue, though, that it was kind of hard to find places to use it. Because how do you design levels around a power-up where you can just fly endlessly? That's why the only mission to use it is a purple coin mission. Also, they forgot to disable something with it. In one of the beta versions of Galaxy, or just early beta versions, you could attract coins to you by spinning. They forgot to disable this for the red star. So when you have the red star power up, you can still gather coins by spinning. You can also do this underwater normally, as normal Mario. It's really, really weird. I like the wing cap, but I don't like how it controls. I think it's too limited. They were trying to avoid a cape feather situation again, and I get that, but I think they probably went overboard. As a result, there's not really many places where the wing cap is that useful. I don't think it's intentional, because, well, the red star was removed from Galaxy 2, but the ability to attract coins by spinning while underwater, that was removed from Galaxy 2. Which tells me that it was not intentional. This may be a bad idea, but the other route is the Deaton route. So, there we go. I like the Cape Feather. You know, I've always been of the mindset that Mario World's levels are well designed enough to not... You would think the Cape Feather would break Mario World, but it really doesn't. There's not many levels where you can actually just completely skip over the whole thing with the Cape Feather. The level design is generally pretty smart about it. Oh. I didn't know this was up here. I didn't know you could just get over that. Okay, I guess there was just no ceiling there. I know what I'm doing is Tails next time. Ah, crud. Alright, well, whatever. Hold on, I can still do this. I'm thinking of it too much like Mario Galaxy, where the moment you start charging, you come to an immediate stop. All your momentum is halted. At least once you're on the ground. But here, you still got a little bit of sliding left. Come on. There we are. I notice you can also slow down your hopping by just pulsing it like this. Did you get the Arma head? The Arma? Do you mean the token? Heading to the side? Oh no, the Armageddon shield, right. Yeah, I imagine that's probably been there since 2.1. I've just never noticed it. I was a good boy. I always did it the intended way. At least with regards to this. Yeah, and to be honest, I don't really have the energy to try and go through this. It's a joke character, so I'm not going to be that beaten up if it can't beat all the stages. And even then, I think that's theoretically, it's definitely possible for it to beat the Egg Slimer. It's just really tedious. Not sure if you guys know this, some of you probably do, but you can definitely experience enemy infighting, like Doom's enemy infighting in SRB2. Because all it takes is a projectile enemy, like the Robo-Hood, hitting a multi-health enemy, like the Lancebot, and they will begin to infight. Now, they can't hurt each other, and I've already damaged the Lancebot by accident, so you won't see it here, but yeah, you can do that. And that's what happens if you die. Is the Egg Coliseum possible with this character? That's a good question. Oh yeah, Metal Sonic's fight. It's probably a nightmare with this character. Because I was impatient. Yeah. That's what I think newcomers really struggle with Metal Sonic, is you have to wait. A lot of them are like really want to just go for him as soon as they can. But you really gotta wait for him to like I guess present himself for you to damage him. Okay, come on, I gotta do this correctly then. Ah, gotcha! If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just really curious what the bridge sequence is like. Oh gosh. Maybe you can. I didn't think to try. Jumping through the falling roof is required for Splats to beat it? Okay. There we go. These springs are my best friend because just for a fleeting moment, I can play the level normally. Thank goodness he can stand on spikes. No, I stood on a spike earlier. Oh, well. There you go. Well, I think that's the test as far as I'm concerned. Oh yeah, we're still technically playing Boss Mayhem. I think that's all I needed to check. This definitely passes as far as I'm concerned. So hold on, let me let's uh let's do something here. I already checked this thing's files before when it was originally submitted. In fact, I probably still have it open. Yeah, I do. I have it open on my Slate tab. Yep. This gets the approval to me. However, I am going to... open assets, so I'll have to edit that then. There you go, that's one. And let me... There we go. Boss Mayhem. Oh wait, crap, I need to go in ports. Oops, hold on. I'm so used to that. That you did put that in the port? Yeah, you did. Okay. That was something I forgot to check for. Hold on. And there we are. That's how sometimes those two get mixed up. Okay. And last, but well, I shouldn't say certainly not least, because I mean I like this, but compared to a character in Boss Mayhem, it probably is the least. No offense, Two Tails. I don't think we're going to be heisting. It's been over 2 hours, and it's been nearly 2.5 hours. I am exhausted after all of that. So yeah, I gotta quote it. There we go. Ah, Two Tails, are you still here? Uh, well, I was approving something. I didn't see if you would. Do you want me to check IHTK chars right now too? Yeah, saxophone. We can do heist some other time. Alright, I'll check this too then. Oh, okay, whatever. Okay. What are these? Wait a minute, what even is this? Speed building and creative moment. He trades raw simplicity for flexibility, rewarding players who experiment with his moves and how they chain together. This section is a stub. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me check this. Jump, spin, jump, bounces up spikes, bounces, moves upward, homing attack, wall kick, spam dash, down block, fast fall, strong boost, shoulder dash. Mind the recolor, combo design, just want to sprites the animations. Okay. Where'd these sprites come from then? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Did you get the code for the spam dash from elsewhere, or? Oh, I see. Okay. How much of this is new? How much of this did you make, Two Tails? Dash attack, spin jump, down block, and homing attack on the certified new stuff. Also the HUD. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's the game's fault. That's not the script's fault. I know how the game handles its handles the end level result screen, and That's a bug with the game. I don't think I will, Eggman. These scripts I've got loaded, they're all cracking this open. Okay, avarice. Okay. Interesting description. Shoulder bash, dash attack, ground slam, look up. Nope, wrong. Wrong O, Dylan. I like this. It didn't cause slowdown for me, no. Not when we were there. Yeah, I just pressed custom 2 and this happens. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that. It says custom 3 looks up, but I'm pressing custom 3 and I don't see anything. It is. I like the squash and stretch. Is, are the feet supposed to appear there? It's this how I'm supposed to damage them? That's so weird. Ah. I don't know how I'm supposed to kill this guy. Do I have to land on top of him? Nope. There we go. I have to dash into him. And there we go. I noticed. But there was a spin attack, so I thought maybe I can use that. Okay, so let's do some dabs for everyone. I keep trying to do that like I'm playing a twin spin character. But whatever. I'm going to assume that all the quirks here are intentional, right? Okay. Then in that case, I think this passes. There's enough original, even though there's a lot of reused stuff here, there's enough original content for me to not mind it. And you even hinted that if you found a spriter, you might even give them custom designs. So, I think this is pretty good. I mean, I guess the shoulder bash does kind of make it very twin spin coated. You know, I'll just check. Ah! Oh, I got it! I climbed the wall. Oh my gosh. Ah! Well. Alright, that's pretty much all I needed to hear. I think this is getting the pass. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, there we go. I'm not bothering with K menu right now. It works. The mod works. It works on a basic level. That's good enough for me. Wait, my thing, wait. Go to Discord Modding Central. Okay, hold on. Let me check this. Okay. Alright. Alright, I saw the video. What? That's certainly something. You're just gonna have to go to Modding Central because I am not showing you my whole Discord client on stream. That's funny. I thank you, Saxo. Thank you, Saxa. But I am definitely going to get something to eat, and well, I'm just gonna get some dinner, and I'll see you guys. Wait, what? What is it, Saxa? Please do, because I told you I wasn't gonna do anything else today. Like I wasn't gonna host a server or check Fang's heist, because that would have required hosting, and I was not getting that set up right now. I ended up spending longer on 2000's characters, way more than I expected. So yeah, if you have something to show me, send it really quick. But other than that, I'm going to be ending this in a moment. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Cool. I may stream again tomorrow, but I'm not sure. We'll definitely see. I've got some free time for a bit. All right. Well, in that case, I'm signing off for the night. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you again. See ya.